Happy New Year. I did this video last year and a lot of people liked it. I kind of wanted to do it again, but this time I want to add not only what I bought from Amazon this year, but what I bought from small businesses or small businesses that I would recommend. I definitely want to prioritize small businesses, local businesses, female-owned businesses, friends' businesses of mine over Amazon, but as we all do, I've got some things that I bought from Amazon this year. I haven't looked at it yet, but as a viewer, these videos are so fun for me to watch because not only am I just a nosy person, I guess, but I love finding good stuff on Amazon. Today, we are just going to be exposing everything that I bought on Amazon this last year. It's a little later than I would like to get this video up, but the end of December just got very, very busy. My boyfriend Ashton was off of work for almost 2 weeks. We spent a lot of time together. We had a ton of family around, so I did not get a chance to film this until now, but a lot of New Year 2024 videos that I like to do will be posted soon, including how I set up my journals, how I budget, books that I've read. I'm filming that one tonight, so I'm gonna crank those out in January, and I'm really excited about it. So Happy New Year. It's only January 2nd when I'm filming this, but I hope everyone is having a great 2024 so far. I have a feeling it's going to be a great year. I'm on my Amazon account right now. I'm going to link everything down below, including my Amazon storefront. If you are interested in anything that I mention, it should be down there. This is always just like a fun and casual video, but I'm gonna start with Amazon purchases, and then I do want to highlight some small businesses that I love and would recommend toward the end. I'm also going to link all of my other Amazon videos down below. I've got some Amazon favorite videos if you like watching stuff like that or need some inspiration. I'm on my orders page and I'm going to change the filter to 2023. So I also want to start from the beginning of 2023 to the end. Consider this my Amazon 2023 wrap up, which honestly I'm surprised Amazon doesn't do. So until they have one, this is my own personal wrap up. So I placed 27 orders this year. I wonder how much I've spent in total this year. That would be interesting, but let's go down to the last page and start from the beginning and see what I bought. Oh, the first thing that I ordered right on January 31st, so almost a year ago, was my 2023 calendar, Llewellyn's Witches calendar. I really, really loved this calendar. It highlights a ton of spiritual things. It's got a whole spell situation. It's got the color. It's got the moon phases. It's got, you know, special crystals or herbs. Really, really big fan of this calendar. And one of my good friends from college actually is a publisher for Llewellyn, so I can vouch for that publishing company being the best spiritual publishing house, firm, company ever. They're like top. So anything Llewellyn I recommend. I actually have a new Llewellyn spiritual calendar for this year. It's gonna be very herb and floral, and I'm really excited for it. The next thing that I bought, I really do try not to buy from Amazon, and I feel like I did a good job this year because the orders are so sparse and in between. I go from January, and then my next order isn't until the end of April, and it was Taylor Swift's Midnight's 3 a.m. edition piano book. I have every single Taylor Swift piano book. I love to play Taylor Swift songs on the piano, and every time she releases a new album, I always want to get the piano book. But it's a really good book, and it's really fun to play You're on Your Own Kid, Bigger Than the Whole Sky. Every single song sounds great on there. Next order was the following month in May, and it was Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna. I remember this point of last year, I was really into the show Firefly Lane. It was such a comfort show, and it was exactly what I was looking for. Highly recommend if you have not watched that show yet. I recommend it not only to everyone, but specifically females, young females, mothers. Like, it highlights the importance of female friendships and the relationship between mother and daughter, and it just made me cry every single episode, but like a happy cry most of the time. And I loved how they outlined the story, how they teased you, how they tricked you. It was really, really great. This might be one of the few books though where I did think that the TV show was better than the book. I don't know, I just got a little bored reading this book, but I should save that for my 2023 book wrap-up video, which is coming out shortly after this one. The next thing that I bought, oh, I think I bought it the same day with the same order, was Carrie Soto is back. I was waiting for Carrie Soto to come out on paperback. I saw that Amazon had it on paperback, but I didn't know that it was the large print, so it was like the size of a National Geographic magazine basically. Luckily the paperback was coming out in a few weeks, so I ended up just purchasing the paperback and then returning this one. Okay, this is when I get into my bedroom makeover video, and I started ordering all of the things that I needed for that video. I'll link the bedroom makeover transformation video up above. Highly recommend watching it, especially if you love home renovation, decorating, decorating before and after videos. It's one of my favorites. But some of the items that I bought for that video and for my room in general were some little wooden bookshelves, some floating bookshelves, which I love both of them. I got this picture frame bar thing to put on your wall. I ended up not using that for the video, and it's currently in storage because I don't know where to put it, but I should. I love putting out pictures in a home. I feel like it adds such a homey feeling and makes it feel loved and lived in, so I need to find a home for that. I also bought this beautiful walnut wooden circle wall mirror for my bedroom. I love it. It expands the space. I love the look of natural wood, so that was definitely a deal. A lot of these prices though are amazing. Like that big mirror was only $60. Everything is priced really well. Like I said, I tried really hard not to buy a lot off of Amazon this year, and we're already almost halfway through the year. The next thing that I ordered were kind of random, but I got the sawtooth picture hanging plates to put behind a canvas because one of my subscribers actually painted, I'll overlay it because it's right next to me, but they painted a picture of my cats Luna and Marnie on a beautiful wooden canvas. I just didn't have a way to hang it, so I bought like sawtooth where you put the nail in so I could put it on the canvas, and now it's hanging up in my living room and I love it so much. I'll link her information down below as well. Oh, I forgot. Okay, the next thing that I bought was Firefly Lane. I forgot that the first time I bought it, it never arrived. I was confused because it did say return accepted on it, so I ordered it again from a different seller on Amazon and it showed up. Now we're in June and I start buying books like crazy because I read a lot in the summertime, so I bought 3 books on June 3rd. I bought If My Body Could Speak by Button Poetry, which is one of my favorite poetry publishing companies. I believe it's also local and located in Minnesota. If My Body Could Speak was beautiful. If you are a fan of poetry, I think you would really appreciate this. It's modern poetry. It's kind of about body image, sexuality, growing up, like a little bit of everything, but I really liked it. This is when I ordered the paperback version of Carrie Soto's Back. I believe it was released June 1st or something. So I got that, and then I also bought Heartbones by Colleen Hoover as like a nice little summer palette cleanse read. I consider Colleen Hoover books to be like my easy escape reads when I just want to sit by the pool and like flip through a book quickly. But I will say Heartbones was such a perfect summer book. It just felt like summer break. It takes place at a beach house right on the beach. June 21st, I bought a refill actually of the plant bug killer spray. That's not what it's actually called. It's called Houseplant and Garden Insect Killer. These work really well if you get those little gnats in your soil sometimes in your houseplants. This typically comes from cheap soil that has the flies' eggs already in the soil when you buy it. So once you pot the plant in this new soil and you water it, the water like basically just harvests the eggs, and then once the eggs hatch, you have like a bunch of little insect flies. If that ever happens, get the spray. It works so well. I always have that on deck. I also bought a 36 pack of sticky traps for plants. Highly recommend. This also works really well. It's just like a very sticky two-sided thing that you put into a plant pot, and it must smell sweet or something. All of the little flies will get stuck on it. It's kind of gross, but very satisfying and really works. And they're like $7. So if you ever struggle with bugs or insects within your plants, like the really tiny like fruit flies, I'd get that. July 18th, I ordered Did You Hear About Kitty Carr? I loved this book. This was a book for my book club over the summer, and it's very similar to The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo in the sense that it is an older woman finally sharing her story about a secret from when she was young. Not in like the queer element, because when I heard that it was similar to 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, I was reading Did You Hear About Kitty Carr and like waiting for an element that wasn't part of the book. It was Crystal Smith Paul's first debut novel, and she did such a great job. So if you need a good book club book or just a really good book to like get lost in, I recommend. I will say it took me a little bit to get into it. For the first maybe like 3rd part of the book, I was definitely wondering like where it was going, and I wasn't quite attached yet to the characters, but once it clicks and you're like, whoa, then I ended up going back and rereading the beginning, and I loved it. It was so good. August 1st, I ordered more of the sticky traps. I think I gave some to Ashton because we used the same bag of soil, and so we both had the same problem. So I'm pretty sure that I gave him some, and that's why I ordered more. I also bought on August 1st, double-sided tape for clothing. Ashton and I were about to leave for California for his sister's wedding. I had a beautiful green dress that I wanted to wear, had kind of like a dip cowl in the front, and just to be sure, I bought double-sided tape to tape the fabric down to make sure that nothing slipped. Worked really well as well, definitely recommend. I still use it here and there. And then the next month, September 5th, I revamped my cat's food and water dish. So I got them a wooden water dish for $22. I really liked this. So if you want more of a like boho natural wood pet dish area, I would recommend the natural bamboo ceramic raised dog bowls for small dogs, cats, or small pets. It's tilted and it's whisker friendly, so I really did like that. And then I just got a new like silicone mat to put down as well in the beige color, and those work really well. September 7th, I think Ashton and I, so Ashton's aunt works at a nail salon, and over the summer we visited her at work and got manis and petties. So fun. But this made me realize that I forgot how much I love a good foot soaker, like putting your feet in that soaker. It's so relaxing. It also reminded me of when I was growing up, my mom had a foot soaker that I used to use and watch TV and like soak my feet or whatever, because my mom used to do that, and it just like made me want to be like her. So I realized I could just buy one on Amazon. So I bought this foot spa bath massager with automatic shiatsu massaging rollers, heat bubbles, multi-mode. It's honestly so great. Highly recommend it. This was one of the more pricier ones, but in my opinion, I just really wanted one that I could count on, and I knew that this one had the best reviews. It keeps the water really hot. It had like massage rollers. It had like the jet air bubbles. It vibrates. Like, I should actually start using it now that it's winter. I kind of forgot that I have it. And then I also bought tea tree oil, Epsom salt with lavender essential oil as well. So I sprinkled that into my foot soaker and had a nice little spa night. Ooh, September 20th, I got into a little bit of a book buying binge, and I bought 5 books because I needed to buy one thing on Amazon. So I thought, if I'm gonna buy something from Amazon, I might as well get some books that I want. A lot of these books were just, well, okay, 2 of these books I was just embarrassed to buy in person, so I was like, I'm just gonna buy them online so nobody knows that I want to read Icebreaker. We've heard a lot of things about Icebreaker, and I'm just a little curious cat. I haven't read it yet, but 'tis the season. It feels like a winter romance book to me, so I bought Icebreaker. I bought the Falling in Love montage. It was really cute, but not one of my favorites. Now, the one thing that I needed that I bought was a new patio sliding door handle for my patio sliding door, so I just replaced that. I also bought She Gets the Girl, which was so cute. Really recommend that one. Daisy Jones and the Six, haven't read it yet. And The Love Hypothesis, which I also have not read yet. This is what I mean by like, I went into a book buying binge and I just bought a ton of books because at the time I was also reading really quickly. The momentum just dropped. But I have more book videos coming out soon. I feel like I read books really quickly in the summertime because I'm outside so much that as soon as summer's over, I forget that it takes me a while longer to get through a book. But I will read all these books this year. Oh, so within the same order, it's just kind of separated, must be from a different seller. I also bought Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. I have not read that yet, but in my mind, that is a February TBR book. So I wanna read that, romance in February. I've heard a lot of good things. I don't wanna have high expectations because I've heard so many great things, because I also heard a lot of good things about books that I personally did not enjoy, but it looks really cute, so I'm excited to read that soon. And then November 10th, I ordered my younger brother's birthday gift. So he asked for a rotary tool for his birthday, so I ordered it. He just sent me the link. Speaking of Amazon, I think my delivery just got here. December 6th, I bought 2 of my partner Ashton's birthday or Christmas gifts, although one of them is his birthday gift and his birthday is in 2 weeks. I don't know if I should just tell him not to watch this video, but if I say that, I'm worried that he might watch it because I'm saying don't watch this because I mentioned I'll just mention it. He probably won't, he's so busy right now. My boyfriend loves 3D puzzles and like making things and having that like meticulous like me time. I get so frustrated by stuff like that, but he loves to zone out and like build. Last year for his birthday, I got him like a 3D globe lamp where you build a globe and then it lights up, and he loved it. So I went back to the same seller I got him this one for Christmas. And then I also found him a 3D wooden puzzle password box where you build this box and you have to have a combination to open it. Like the movie The Glass Onion had that like puzzle box that they had to do and open. He loves stuff like that. So I found that. That one is for his birthday, so he has not opened it yet. It's sitting under my tree though, and every single time he's over, I'm like, do you want to open your gift? Because I'm so excited to give it to him, but I know he's gonna love it. I also found a book for my mom for Christmas. I got her the Book Lovers Cookbook. She loved it. She opened this on Christmas Day and then spent the rest of our time opening gifts, like flipping through the book. If you like literature, or if you know somebody in your life who loves literature, this is a cookbook inspired by things made in books. So they have meals that were mentioned in Little Women, and then they have like quotes and paragraphs and illustrations from the book paired with this recipe. They have desserts from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I definitely spent some time before I wrapped it and gave it to my mom, like looking through the book, and she loved it. So if you have a book lover in your life, they would definitely love this book. Everything else from Amazon at this point, I think, is just Christmas presents, but I bought hydroponics rapid rooter. They're like starter plug soil things that my youngest brother wanted. I got my other younger brother, I have 3 brothers, but I got one of them that. I got my other brother a 3-pack of USB-C cables now that the iPhone charging ports have changed. So he asked for that. He also asked for this playing cards neon sign thing, so I just got him that as well. That's literally it. I did better than I thought, because the final order I actually ordered 2 nights ago, and it was a phone case for $9 for me, because this one has a weird silicone material and no pop socket will stick to it because it's slippery. I need my pop sockets, so I just got a $9 phone case. But that is everything that I ordered from Amazon this year. This is definitely a video that I would love to watch as a viewer. I hope that you enjoyed a little look into my Amazon wrap up for the year, but I also want to shout out some small businesses. So like I already mentioned, the subscriber that painted that canvas of my cats, I'll link her info down below. But I also discovered this shop called Bookmarked Envy on Etsy that I absolutely love. As a book lover and massive reader, she has the best book reading accessories. I actually bought like 10 of these magnetic little bookmarks that she makes that have your name as well as your birth flower on them. I got them as Christmas gifts for my book club and then like my mom and some other friends. And then I also got myself the bookmark as well. I really, really love it, and it's so reasonably priced. So I'll link her shop down below. Definitely go check it out if you're not a fan of that bookmark. She also has ones with like little pictures that she makes. If you want to send her a photo, I'm pretty sure she'll turn it into a bookmark. And she's got some other really cute items on her shop as well. So definitely go check out that Etsy shop. I also want to shout out my friend Bobby Ann's shop, the Lotus Label shop. I believe it's called Shop Lotus Label. I have a lot of her items in my house. That's where I keep my fake lemons in my kitchen and like the macrame fruit basket. She made me a car keychain hook that I use all the time. She made me the macrame plant hangers in my home, and then I believe she also sent me a ton of stickers that were in my journal. But yeah, she sent me stickers too. So I will link Bobby Ann's shop down below. Definitely go show her some love. But that was my what I bought from Amazon this year wrap up. Everything will be linked down below, including my Amazon shop. If you have anything that you bought from Amazon this last year that you would recommend or that you think I would like, definitely let me know down below in the comments. I'm actually going to go work on my 2024 journal setup so that I can get that video up soon. And then I'm going to film my what I read this year video tonight as well. But yeah, I'll check in a bit.